This is Jimmy.
Nuclear launch detected.
Right on.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remaster. Today for a Patreon game for the week of August. The third will say it's going to be Speed and ZeLoT on Dominator. Top side, we got Speed. Love this guy. He plays fast. That's why his name's Speed. And in the bottom right, well, I guess more at the 3 o'clock spot, it is ZeLoT. All right, man. A fun little game here between these two players from RJB. It's going to be interesting and weird in some way because Speed plays kind of weird sometimes. He did a 2-port Wraith opening in a TVT against Rush earlier last week. Patreon games are weird, man, because if you're watching this the week it releases on Patreon, it was earlier this week. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button and subscribe. It was like a month ago. But yeah, man, Speed versus Rush. Very, very intriguing TVT. So we will see. And ZeLoT, again, just likes his early aggressive builds. He likes to make Guardians against Terrans, especially Flash for some reason. So we will have to just kind of watch and see what's going on here in this TVZ on Dominator. It's a 3-player map. The Overlord here, hey, excellent job there. Scouting the right direction. Impressive stuff, Terry. That's right, Terry. Your shirt. You got a shirt at falconpaladin.store, don't ya? Good place to be. So very standard stuff here from Speed, at least on the opening, right? This keeps you safe from early pools, and I don't know if he knows it's ZeLoT or not. It's a barcode name that doesn't seem very distinguishable. But, you know, he could know. He could recognize exactly, oh, there's a space right here. There's a space over here, and that means it's Speed. These guys are very bright, very smart people, and they can figure this stuff out. They're not just good at playing StarCraft. I don't think you can be dumb and be good at StarCraft. You know what I mean? It's kind of like chess. You can't just have lower mental faculties and be a chess grandmaster at the same time. I'm just not sure how that works. So anyway, good stuff. Steve the SCV scouting out again. He's got a shirt at falconpaladin.store too. Coming in, seeing the hatch first, the extractor, and the pool. All's well. We can expand ourselves. Don't really have to worry. Oh, okay, I guess. I mean, he does need the supply depot because he's making SCVs like an absolute monster right now, but he could expand maybe and then throw down the supply depot, but he's just really, really wanting to hardwall off. The pool's going to be done eventually. There will be some lings. We're talking about ZeLoT here. Again, not that he knows that, though. But yeah, this Overlord Scout is such a great, great win for ZeLoT. And for anyone who says there's not RNG in StarCraft, there is, man. There's mischance for high ground, and there's where did you choose to scout. Did you find your enemy early enough to see what they were doing when they were trying to kill you? So he's going to bunker this sucker. Let's go. Trying to get a bunker up. Drones need to be pulled. Lings are in production already. Marine covering the bunker production. Oh, man. Can he finish it before the Lings show up and shut this thing down? The Lings are here. The Marine trying to get a drone kill. And pops into the bunker. Huge, huge get. Massive get. Dude, this is a great opening from Speed. He gets lucky too, scouting the correct direction where the Zerg player is, and now he's bunkering the second base. No drones are mining from the second base at all. He's got 2 Marines inside the bunker. We're trying, yeah, he cancels the extractor. He's trying to get more Marines down this way. Oh, he kills a Ling that was meant to stop him from getting down here. Yeah, 2 Lings aren't going to get it done. He's got 6 more Lings in production. But, dude, 3 Marines inside a bunker with an SCV repairing it. I mean, the SCV is pretty injured. No, it's not. The SCV is fine. This Marine is injured, but he'll be inside the bunker. Oh, my gosh. Every Ling that dies without getting a hit on that bunker is bad. This is so dangerous. The hatchery's down sub 50%, 40% now. Lings. More Lings in production. He jumps in on it, gets a surround on the bunker. The SCV knows he can't get it, but he did force a lot of Lings out, and he took the hatchery down to 400 hit points, which means it's easily snipeable later, quite possibly. The Spire is on the way. Also gets scouted by our guy, Speed. On the other side of it, though, ZeLoT's counterattacking. He's like, all right, I killed all your Marines. No, you didn't. There are 3 Marines back here behind this wall, sir. You're not getting through this. You might force an SCV to come off and do some repairing. This Marine might actually die. Yeah, he certainly will. All right, so 1 Marine down as revenge for all the Lings that died and the drones that died and the hatchery that took a lot of damage off of it. Let's see if ZeLoT can recover from this position, man. He had to make a lot of lings, and all he wanted to do for the first 5 minutes of this game was make drones. He wanted to get a third base. He doesn't have a third base. He wanted to make a ton of drones. He's up 17, but he's still down 29 to 17. These lings provide almost no value. Some of them, sure. You want to have about 4 lings out here to see when the Marine move out is. Is it a +1 timing attack? Is it a stim timing attack? Right now, stim's on the way. Mutas are on the way here too, though, on the other side of it from ZeLoT. So, yeah, having 4 lings, yes, but having freaking 10 lings is just a waste of larva. It's a waste of money. But, you know, he could have pulled some drones and stopped the building of that bunker and then maybe not had to make so many lings. It's dangerous. It's dangerous with the Marines that were there, and he just chose to wait for the lings instead. And this is where he is. We'll see if it works out for him. No second gas here from our Terran. +1 attacks getting fired up. Stim is done. Mutas are here with a +1 flyer attack to boot. So this is serious engagements. Yeah, trying not to take hits from the bunker. Even, you know, they don't have the range upgrade yet because it's in production. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of Mutalisks here. We're going to look at, I mean, probably at least a full stack, maybe even more here. And then like a 2-base Hive Guardian play is not out of the question for ZeLoT. He really wants that supply depot. Getting Splash onto the bunker is just a second benefit. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. He gets it. Good man. All right, bunker taking some hits there too. SCV repairing. The splash is not going to the SCV. You'd think it would. The bounce is going up and then down and leaving the SCV completely alone. Okay, there. Look, it goes from supply depot to bunker and then SCV. It's like the SCV is the last possible target. Oh, are you kidding me? He gets that supply depot? Holy smokes. Okay. This is a good opening. Supply depot down, supply blocking speed. ZeLoT gets a lot of work done there at the front door. A turret goes down. 3 more mutas on the way. Any sign of a third base for this dude? He could try to expand here, but he seems kind of 2-base all-in-y right now, doesn't he? And that's not something we see on the channel a lot, but, you know, sometimes these games, they aren't 20-minute macro games. Sometimes they're this. And I think these are really fun, too. And focusing on them, looking at all the little decisions and the early choices that are made. And the micro, that's always so important in the middle of the game. I mean, it's always important in StarCraft, but when you have a little bit, you just have fewer units, then your micro is just that much more important. You can spend more time on the micro. The +1 has finished. These mutas are ready to go. They are 2-volleying. Wow. Repair is happening. Oh, that was the sound of a lot of Mutalisks dying, but Marines are getting whittled down here too. Yeah, no sign of a third base. ZeLoT is all in here, man. If he can pull this off, it's going to be an impressive comeback after the damage he took to the bunker. More mutas joining the party. Some of them relatively healthy. Somehow, turret down, turret under construction getting targeted and gets killed in 2 volleys. 1 Mutalisk dies there. These lings, I think they could jump on this bunker and kill it. I just don't think he knows what's up here. I mean, I guess the Marines do have stim. They could pop out of the bunker and stim and then get back inside the bunker, and that'd be pretty good. The range upgrade's going to help here, too. Maybe this number of lings, I don't know. It's only 3 dudes in the bunker. I don't know. He just doesn't know what defense is there. He doesn't have the vision for it. Right? Look. Yeah, see, he doesn't know. Okay, the mutas are just kind of winning. The turret goes down. The command center had to lift. What? No! This is insane. It's still 34 to 17 workers. If speed can stabilize here, he can come back and win this game. Oh, he's making the move. He's making it. There's the unload, the stim, and the reload inside the bunker. But the bunker dies anyway. And, dude, the natural base. Now the lings are working on all of the turrets at the natural base. This isn't a mana battle, folks. This is not a situation where turrets can shoot down. If you're wondering what I'm talking about there, my live stream, sometimes we play mana battles, and turrets there can shoot down because Terran has no early answer to aggression, unlike cannons and sunkens that the other players do. Valkyrie prepared. 8 hit points, natural base lifts. It's 30 SCVs, but they're entirely inside the main base. This is so tight right now. Ooh, Valkyrie plus turrets. Muta's not happy about this at all. Yeah, they got to get out of there. That Valkyrie did get repaired at least a little bit, continuing to be repaired. Jawohl. Jawohl, whatever. Natural base is done. It's done. I mean, it's flying over here, but it doesn't exist on location anymore. But it's a 2-basing Zerg without that many workers. It's 17. This might be an overextension. This might be sending good after bad here. Yeah, the Valkyrie again. Great Mike. 2 Valkyries causing major problems here. Oh, look at that Valkyrie micro, too. It always looks like the Valkyries are shooting the missiles out of their butts if you do it right. And, oh, evaporation of that Mutalisk group. This is what Terran fans wanted to see. For a minute there, they were worried. They were not happy with how this game was going. But now, 26-17, maybe we can reestablish our second base. The Zerg player doesn't have a third base yet. He scans. He sees the low saturation. He says, okay, the Zerg sacrificed a lot of economy to do this. Okay, Scourge, need to get connections on those Valkyries if this is going to work. It's only 6 mutas, but they do have the attack upgrade, which is okay, I guess. But yeah, man, look at this. Look at this. There's just no way to get in. I think ZeLoT might have put too much into this. He went all in, and he didn't get it. He gets... Oh, he takes out one of the Valkyries. That's some really, really nice control by our guy, ZeLoT. More Scourge joining the party. Are these slow lings? No, yes, they are, because Metabolic Boost is on the way. Is that a free? I don't know what died there. The mutas died there? They did die there. Okay, more mutas joining the party, I guess. We've got these dudes down this way. Okay, 60 to 48 total supply. Yeah, this is... At least the Lings have speed now, but they don't have any other upgrades at all. No, 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 no. Every Ling just died. That was a massive portion of the army here for ZeLoT. And, I mean, I think this is it. I really do. It was looking so good for the Zerg for such a long time. But he doesn't have a third base. He's killing more SCVs. We've got to give him credit for that. He's killed a lot of workers, but no, that's the GG. ZeLoT taps out, and yep. You know how sometimes Falcon is like, I don't understand why the player tapped out on offense like that. Like his attack failed and he GG'd. Nope, that one made perfect sense. It was 17 workers or bust for ZeLoT. He needed to kill this natural base. He needed to make speed tap out in 12 minutes, and he didn't, and so he lost. It's simple as in that situation. But yeah, the Marines 1-1. Had to lift the main command center. The natural abandoned the natural base and had to come all the way into the main for protection. The turrets, the Valkyries were really what saved the day here for speed, though, man. Those Valks put in some serious work against the mutas, and the mutas were the massive portion of the army here. 7 kills on that Valkyrie. 7. That's Scourge. Those are Mutalisks you're getting kills on. That's not you killing drones or you killing Lings, because you can't do that, right? You're a Valkyrie pilot. Ah, good stuff. I mean, yeah. It just reminds me of the early days of StarCraft back in 1998 when there were no Valkyries and there was no Charon boost, and mutas just wrecked Terran for days. My strategy when I played TVZ back then as a Zerg player was just to make about, 30 mutas, show up and kill everything. There were no medics either, so the Marines, they'd stim and they'd take all that damage. It would never come back. And then Brood War was like, Valkyries, Charon boost, medics. And my mutas were like, brah! And they all died. It was very terrible. Very sad stuff. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. What a great little game for your Patreon game of the week for August 3rd, 2025. Tap that like button, man, if you enjoyed it. Again, it wasn't a 45-minute long game, but we got to mix these in sometimes because they are fun is what they are. 47,000 points to 42,000 points in favor of speed. They produce the exact same number of units, which is not good for the Zerg when they've got Lings out there, is it? No. Killed is very similar here, too. What an interesting setup for a TVZ. The buildings raised. 23 Terran buildings died in 12 minutes, and speed held on anyway. And the spend here tells a larger part of the story, right? If the Terran outspends the Zerg needs to win fast, and he didn't. Simple. All right, so that is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.